Okay, I decided not to do all that falderall introduction thing because, I'm just doing, boy, it's Friday. I'm just doing this on a Friday. I have no business doing this um, because, I have the show with Maggie coming up on Sunday with my pal Maggie of England. And there was a show this past Wednesday, the 89.9% Maggie of England show. But here it is on a Friday. Uh, Nobody's here but me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, God, I just looked. I thought I was just talking to myself. Oh, Deb, out of my. Hey, Shathaji, you were first up, shouting into the void. You were first here. Oh, God, thank you. Yeah, Lee Veltman. Jolly. Thank you. Well, it's obvious none of us have dates on this Friday night. I don't know what time it is for you there, Jolly. What the hell time is it? Oh, yeah, out of my Deb, you're never alone on YouTube. Isn't that a little scary? You're never alone. There's always someone watching. Jolly Maggie's probably sleeping. Okay, it's 5:31 here. She's 8 hours ahead. So it's tomorrow for you, Jolly. How's tomorrow so far? Huh. Well, I hope it goes well. So Saturday, Melissa Boomer of the night. Hey, thanks for being here. I'm not doing anything here. I don't know what I'm doing here. EB. Hi, EB. Oh my God. It's 2:30. Good to hear from you, EB. I haven't heard from you in a while. Man of the shipping containers. Oh, Jolly says tomorrow's good so far. Thank you. I have something to look forward to. Phew, good to hear. Well, hell, I think this constitutes what do you call it? A quorum? A party? I don't know. Anybody want to come on? Anybody want to come on? I'm not doing anything. If anybody wants to show up. This isn't going to be long. I'm not taking this on into the night. This isn't going to be a marathon thing because this is just right out my ass. I was sitting here and thought, maybe I'll go live for a minute because I can. Excuse me. Enjoy being scored an aluminum window for $20. Yay, you. Don't you just love, when you're doing stuff for your house and you go scavenging and you find really cool things for really cheap. Yeah. Lee, you're gonna behave and not talk too much smack tonight. You're gonna be smackless. A smackless Lee. That's incongruous. Smacklessly. Okay. But you said not too much, so maybe we'll get a little out of you. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing here, y'all. Oh, hell. Hey, Melissa.
Hi, everybody. Hearts and kisses in the chat.
Hearts and kisses and XOXOXO. Oxo. Kisses and hugs. How you doing, Melissa? How's your day been?
Everything's been going really well. Just working hard and I'm tired, but that's all. Everything's been going really well.
Yay. Yay. It's nice to hear somebody say that.
Yeah, I'm sorry if you're not.
for so many months and months for us, you didn't hear a whole lot of positive stuff.
Yeah. I had to take a break from YouTube. That's how things started going well. Hi, what is it? I can't say your name. Shatogi?
Shathaji.
Shataji.
Shathaji. Yeah.
Boy,
Friend of the show.
I'm sorry, Shataji. Hi.
Yeah. Well, you fancied it up a little bit, but that's cool.
If I
Okay.
don't hear it verbalized, then I'm half blind. So
Yeah. Out of what, honey?
I've just been working and taking a break from YouTube, so.
Yeah. Okay. So Melissa, what I would like you to do, oh dear.
What's
Dear, someone's in the green room.
Oh.
Hi, Mr. Pickles.
Hi, Mr. Pickles.
Hello, ladies.
Oh, I know who that is.
I know who you're calling a lady.
Don't you dare call me a lady.
I know if you know what's good for you. How you doing, Mr. Pickles? How's been your day?
The day has been good so far this Friday. Anyone else doing a little frying today?
There's the other half of the dastardly duo, the terrible twosome. Hi, Jolly.
How you doing?
Good to see you. Jolly has already confirmed that Jolly's already confirmed that Saturday is good. So
All right.
But it's still very early here. I mean, it's only 9:30 in the morning, so the shit could well hit the fan at any possible time in the next, 18 hours.
Oh boy, delusion.
For now, it's okay.
Abounds. Okay, but for right now, for you, it's okay. Good.
Yeah, well, I'm lying in bed, so
Oh boy,
what could possibly go wrong? What was that, Mr. Pickles?
I'm sure you're enjoying your coffee since it's so early in the morning.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah. Doesn't bed just feel great these days? Oh boy. My best friend is, I walk into my room and I go, there you are, friend. And sleeping is good.
So is it just the bed, or have you got company in it there, Robin? Because if you're talking your bed itself,
I'm totally
friend.
solo. I've lost my shit, obviously. But what?
Oh really? Jiggy's left you out in the cold. Oh no!
Always. That's our dynamic. You adjust to that. Melissa,
I'll have a chat to him about it. I'll get in his ear. Don't you worry.
Melissa,
Robin got a groove back. Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's all right. She got the big heaving dramatic sigh here from my part. So, Melissa, what were you about to say, dear, before we interrupted you?
Just that, no, it's okay. It's all good. But just that since I've aged, I'm the exact opposite. I was just telling my husband, remember the days we'd go to the beach all day, come home, and a nap in the afternoon would feel so good that when you could hear the kids playing outside, you'd get pissed. Like, stop playing. But nowadays, it's time for bed, and I can't shut my mind down. I can't shut my body down at the same time. So I don't sleep at all.
Oh boy, I'm a champion sleeper. I can sleep standing up if I love to sleep. I love naps. They're my best friends. Oh honey, I'm so sorry that you've got the busy brain.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what I do. And I have medications for everything on the planet, but it still doesn't help. No, I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm not complaining. I'm not ashamed.
You're young.
I'm young, yeah.
Oh, dear Shani. Oh, dear Shani. She went to the doctor looking like Lola the showgirl, didn't she?
I don't know. I was just laughing at how her osteo got worse once she found out she had osteo. I was like, wait.
Too much about that lady.
But then the doctor said, we don't need to operate on this. You
I
she
know.
just has standard big giant girl osteo hips. I probably have worse than her. But so yeah, she eased off of that and she feels so relieved. Now,
I've had 2 surgeries on each side, and I was trying to tell her, look, it feels so much better once you have the surgery. And she was arguing with me. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm never going to win. So,
yeah. Oh, I know you can't. If you're not looking like prey to Shani, she doesn't want anything to do with you. You guys, okay, we've got somebody backstage. Hang on to your hats, folks. Strap in and hold on. It's that motherfucker, Grampy Lobster.
How you doing, ladies?
Just
How you
great.
doing?
Hi.
Sorry about that, Mr. Pickles.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Pickle. I didn't mean to leave you out there.
Good to see you, Grampy.
Actually, it was
How
all
you doing,
inclusive.
Grampy?
He did
Hi,
say
asshole.
Hey, don't call me asshole.
Well, it says asshole
I will
merit
come
badge.
for you, Grampy.
I hope you do. I want you to come for
Hit
me.
you
Come
over
for
my
me.
knee and spank you. You won't like
Oh.
it. I might crack your sculpture shell and you
Oh,
won't
Jesus,
like it
more
very much.
threats. Yeah.
you guys need to get a room.
Oh, come on now.
Or the Holiday Inn.
Backseat of the car.
Get a grip, Mr.
That's,
Pickle.
hey, you
Or
know
let
what?
it go, one or the other.
Grampy, more hardcore is the front seat of the car.
That's true.
You know, that's can't wait to get in the back seat. Let's do it right here in the front seat.
Yeah.
Oh,
In a Corvair.
little overeager.
Oh, my God.
Be careful. Other appendages might not be his.
So how's it going, Grampy? How you feeling these days?
Not too bad. Just getting used to living in this weird place. But
With your weird neighbors?
yeah, God, Jesus.
Have you
Did
had
you just move, Grampy?
What?
Did you just move?
Yeah. Some people. It's not as well. It's independent
tell her
care.
the story, Grampy?
Yeah, come on. Get around the fire. Tell us the story.
Okay.
I'll make the s'mores. You guys talk. Okay, Grampy, tell her the saga of the Grampy move.
Okay. Well, my doctor said I couldn't. I can't use steps anymore because I have emphysema and stuff. So we decided, to go into public housing, and we found a place that had an elevator, and it's not bad. It's not, but it's different. It's there's assisted living here and independent living, right? So you got a mishmash. I've never seen so many people with. It's not that everybody has no legs here, but I've met more people with no legs here in wheelchairs.
Everybody's legless. Okay.
Yeah, there's one guy named what's his name? What was his name? Joey No Legs, right? And he goes, "What are you making fun of him?" I'm like, "No, that's what they call him. It's like Joey Low Legs." And it's like the other Joey's got legs and stuff.
Well,
Oh,
he
God.
can be home plate in the big baseball game. Oh God,
That is true.
God, that was
But,
awful. But
yeah, it's
So no action for Joey No Legs.
oh
Yes,
geez, there's
I'll be on the other team.
How do you get no legs apart? Come on now.
I'll bet he gets a lot of action.
plenty of weird
Look, you
shit
can
here.
spin real easy.
Melissa might be
Oh,
right.
hello.
Oh, Mr. Pickles, boy, the hits keep
I
coming,
know,
you
Melissa
guys.
seems all excited. I get a man with no legs.
Run away.
I'm an ableist promoter, so give them to me always.
No, it's different.
Yeah.
I came from 10 years ago. I came from Oregon. We lived out in the country. Then moved to Woonsocket in Rhode Island, living on a third floor apartment. Now I live on the 9th floor.
But it has an elevator.
But it's got an elevator.
I can't even imagine climbing 3 flights. Geez.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you
these
have
were steep steps too. Yeah.
wow. How long did you live there?
10 years.
Oh, geez. Oh,
Wow.
you're entitled to an elevator, dude. You
Yeah.
paid your dues.
Well, yeah, people here go, you know what, the elevator breaks down quite a lot. And I'm like, well, it's a busy building, He
Well,
goes, yeah, but, this and that. And then he goes, if the elevator breaks, you gotta take the stairs. And I'm like, fuck that. I said, if the elevator is breaking, I'm just not gonna go anywhere.
Just
what happens if the building's on fire? I said, I'm waiting for the fire department to come in and get me.
I'll climb down the ladder outside my window. Thank you very much.
I want a big, strong fireman to come and,
Oh, me too.
Really, seriously. I'm at that point.
Have you guys heard about that Yaniv, that lolcow Yaniv, Jessica Jonathan, fake whatever, pretend trans, not real trans? I'm very pro LGBTQ. The fake predator. Anyway, that person recently got fined by the Canadian government something like 20 grand because the local province, like the fire department, was being called out almost daily to help Yaniv out of the tub because Yaniv was getting off on it, groping the firefighter.
Oh, geez, that's
that was
fucked up.
Oh man, that's worse than the story I had about. Oh, jeez. Oh, can you imagine the therapy the firefighter had to? Oh God.
But okay, I got to give that poor wretch this. Policemen and firefighters, especially firefighters, they are hunks, man. Have you seen your local firefighter? Oh my God. This whole team of good-looking, strapping, real young men.
Robin's voice.
The quiver in Robin's voice.
I know. I'm hearing Robin here. Robin, are you okay?
No. If you've never had yourself surrounded by paramedics and firefighters, you haven't lived yet. Damn, when I had my heart attacks, that's when, oh shit.
Oh my God, what the hell?
Sorry.
I'm deaf.
What the fuck did you do, Robin?
I think that was the angels singing for my memory of seeing all these firefighters and paramedics around me. But when that's the fondest memory of going to the hospital with my heart attack. Both the first time, all of these good-looking men handing me things, putting the blood pressure cuff on me, hovering over me, and I'm just looking up, going, "Oh Jesus, I've died and gone to heaven. Take me, Jesus."
Much
that
of
is,
a.
that is
I'm more
so
into women.
sexist,
You
man.
know,
That
I
is
lean
so
to the other
sexist.
side for the most part.
You're objectifying those hard-working professional people and everything. You should be ashamed of yourself, Robin.
I was stuck in an elevator once, and these firefighters rescued us. And I was so creeped out by being stuck there for 5 hours that I threw my arms around this guy, and I think he thought I was trying to get on him. I'm like, no, sorry, not. But I was just freaking out.
I gotta think of that next time, Melissa.
Yes, get yourself.
Oh yeah, just randomly throw yourself on a fireman.
Accidentally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They are looking though. It's weird.
I can see that happening. Just
They're
walk down to
all
the fire
so
station
young.
tomorrow. Knock on the door, look around, find the one you want,
And then drop to the floor so they have to pick me up.
yeah.
Carry me in.
I feel faint right now. I do this. I may expire.
Oh, okay. So who in the chat? Somebody in the chat said that. Oh, Stephen Ronan. Steve said Mr. Pickles looks like Rev.
No, that's a carrot. Wrong color.
Baby carrot.
You colorist. What's wrong with you?
Oh my God, that Stephen Ronan looks like a real
troublemaker.
Yeah, troublemaker. That jolly bridge burner.
Yeah, baby. Come get you some.
Oh, that's you? Oh,
Yeah, baby.
okay.
See?
I get it. Okay.
Steven says it really does look like Rev. Oh, Grampy's showing up. Oh, is that a loop? Is that really you, or is that a loop, Grampy?
It's a
it's
loop.
really.
close.
Here's me showing 2 fingers to prove that it's really me. Here's showing 3 fingers, it's only me. Here's pretending like I'm jerking off to pretend to show it's really me.
Okay, well, thank you. Boy, that was
really
very
me.
thorough.
A little lower.
Well, we like to be thorough.
We need to mute that bozo to say what song that was. Do you remember that?
Okay.
Not that old.
No, what is that?
Nope, me either.
It was from the what was that? The Gong Show. The Gong Show.
Ah, Chuck Barrett's production. Yeah.
Chuck Barrett, I loved the Gong Show. That's where Danny Elfman got his big launch. Danny
Do you know, I
Elfman.
know him. He came to my house.
Danny Elfman?
I would have loved to just been in the green room at the Gong Show. Because I'll bet you there was more alcohol and drugs in the green room at the Gong Show.
Oh, I'll
pretty
bet.
much.
I know lines laid out on the coffee table and shit. I'll bet you.
Chuck Barris was sober.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh,
Right. But Oingo Boingo, a.k.a. Danny
to my
Elfman.
house. The whole band came to my house. Let's just say that Richard.
So you were.
did
Oh, wait a second. So you did the whole
Groupie.
fucking band?
just
Groupie.
You did the band.
just
Stop
the
it, Greg.
keyboard player.
Oh yeah, that's the only one you can get to. But
Oh,
I was,
hey,
I was
look, if
16.
look, I've done quite a few teams myself and everything like that. So
Yeah.
I'm just putting it out there. If you've done it, give yourself some cred. If you
That's
fuck
what
the
I'm
whole
saying.
band, don't just go. Oh, I only did the keyboard.
No,
player,"
this
you
is
know.
the funniest part. Well, it was my dad's house, for fuck's sake.
Well, you
But
fucked the truck driver too, so
Oh,
This is
That's what she
These
said.
are
This
things
is
that
the
Melissa
funniest-
doesn't want people to know because she. Anyway, I'm sorry, Melissa.
no, it's okay. This is the funniest part. So we're walking home. This was my first groupie experience, and we're walking back to the house because I had to leave the house to do it because it was my dad's house. And we're walking back, and I'm all thinking in my kid brain, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now. And he goes, "Yeah, my wife and kids."
Oh,
Oh,
I was like, "What?" Okay, now I know what it's like to be a groupie.
oh boy. Talk about having cold water dashed in your face.
Yeah, it was weird.
After you've got all the afterward cuddly feelings and I'm a girlfriend and then oh boy, how that whoa. that could scar you for life.
I've been in a backstage area with not famous bands but like good local bands. When they were in their peak in certain times, when like groupies came in and stuff, and I probably got third or fourth, but
Sloppy thirds and
yeah,
fourths.
because
Oh.
whatever. But
I know.
it's weird because I've seen some of the ugliest motherfuckers in the world, right, get jumped on by
all
some of the
the tail.
hottest. Yeah, and I'm like, this dude is ugly as fuck, and he stinks.
Yeah.
I had a friend that was in a band. The guy was a good guitarist. He was great. Yeah, I mean, local, stuff. But the guy, he bathed less than Stinky does. I mean, seriously, the guy stunk bad. But this guy got more women than because and I was like, wow, I want that gig, but I'd want to bathe at least once a month. I mean, fuck.
God, do you know that being a groupie has been, it's turned out to
Got
be
its
very,
advantages.
well, it's turned out to be very lucrative these days for the most premier groupie we've ever known, Pamela DeBar.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
with
yeah.
the band, married to Michael
Yeah.
DeBar, a groupie.
Mhm.
She was just adorable. She's close to my age, and back when she was doing her thing, we all were just shocked and disgusted and called her a pig. Mattress back. We had everybody I knew, all my friends, and we were cute girls. But who wasn't cute back then? But
Right,
here
that's
was
why I
this
put my photo up.
God, really?
That's why I put
groupie.
my picture up. That's what I looked like back then. I mean, I don't look like I did now.
Well, I don't look like I did back then.
Well,
Nobody did.
who does? But
The hair, the ugly sweaters. Oh my God, there were so many bad things about the 90s.
Oh, the 90s.
90s.
Look,
what are
look,
you
what about
talking
the
about,
70s?
dude?
70s
Right.
and leisure suits, man. 70s and leisure suits.
Oh no,
Fuck.
polyester ones.
Oh, God.
I'm
Another thing
talking.
people forget, Grampy and Robin, you'll really get this, is that every
How do you know? You're
band,
trying to tell me what I'm going to get and what I
Oh,
won't
shut
get?
up, Grampy.
How
every
dare
band
you?
has a journey up the
Right,
ladder
maybe.
too. So not all these bands were always famous. None of these bands were always famous. So
Yeah.
the groupies meet them on their way up sometimes too.
Oh, yeah.
And they take them with them. Yeah, but
They never take them with them.
Pamela Des Barres has done Mick Jagger, has done she did all those
God.
famous.
Ooh, we did
band guys.
Herman.
She did Heyman. You did Heyman.
You've got a lovely daughter, Mrs. What?
Mrs. Brown,
you've got
you
a
have
lovely
a lovely
daughter.
daughter.
Yeah, nothing says rock and roll like a fucking banjo. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against the banjo, but nothing says rock and roll like a banjo. You know?
Banjos and pencils over here.
Well,
I like the banjos when I hear them down at the dungeon, but apart from that,
Oh, you would have to say something. You've got that asshole merit badge. You know, I mean, you're flaunting your cred out there and everything.
I'm Henry VIII. I am.
I know.
And
You know what? And
I am.
that's the thing about, like when they talk about pop music or rock music or something like that, they go, oh, some really great rock and roll. And somebody brings up Herman's Hermits. Pop music, whatever, like novelty shit. But when somebody goes like mentioning rock and roll or pop and then mentioning Herman's Hermits, right? Herman's Hermits, that was like Bo Diddley and the Donaldsons, Billy, don't be a hero.
Yo,
or
Bo
don't rock-
Diddley,
yeah.
I like that song though.
Both.
You should never be allowed to make any choices with music. Ever
I know
again.
that's what,
I
but I
agree.
like that song because it's creepy. It's a Vietnam song.
Oh, I know. I know that it just or some of those really goofy, weird. It's like no, that's not.
What's the one where the dad kills her?
A country
Is
song.
that Madonna?
No. Oh
it,
God,
Ruby.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yes.
Oh God. Oh
Came
shit.
to the house. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Duck.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. And then.
Julie. Duck.
Yeah. Oh.
Julie Duck.
No. It tells a story about a
Yes.
young love, and something
She did
happened.
kill.
Yeah. Oh Jesus. I'm gonna remember. Damn you, Melissa.
You'll remember it when you don't care anymore. Okay, everybody think about something else, and then it'll come to
Yeah, I'll
Grampy.
think about it too. Let's talk about something else, and it'll come
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Have you heard the new plan?
The new plan.
What's the
you
new plan?
trusting it?
I don't know.
Who's Trace? I don't know who Trace is. Okay, what's that song? La, la, la.
Trace face on YouTube. Yeah. She's probably had a lot of shit traced over her face during the years,
Oh.
She probably had a lot of Sharpies, probably.
Oh, you cleaned
yeah,
that up,
no.
didn't you?
She's hammered.
Yeah.
Daddy, don't. It
Oh,
wasn't
yeah,
his
that was
fault. He
It
means,
means
so much,
to me.
Oh, wait a minute.
Daddy,
Okay.
We're gonna get married.
Married.
Just you wait and dun, dun,
Oh,
dun,
run, Joey,
Run.
run.
Joey,
Joey,
run. Joey,
Oh,
Joey,
God,
run.
that gave me goosebumps. I
Oh
remember
God,
that
yeah.
now.
But he kills his own daughter for fuck's sake.
Yeah, and like, and the little kids were listening to this.
Right.
This was like, and like Billy, don't be a hero, right?
Yes,
Telling-
that's
Oh,
right.
I remember that one.
Hey,
Yeah.
I gotta run. I'll catch y'all later.
Oh, bye.
Oh, by
Actually, I
Mr.
do
Pickles.
too. There's a dumpster fire I've got to go and check
Yep,
on or
that's-
throw a bit of gas
I'm
on or
just doing
something.
like
So,
Hey, Melissa,
Fun.
you remember Tony
Right.
DeFranco?
Yes.
bye guys, have a good
The whole
one.
Bye.
Frank and
Bye.
family.
It's a
Finally.
love beat.
Bye, Charlie.
When you meet with sensation.
I always had a problem with like young kids, whether it's a male or female, right? Singing like passionate love songs to people, or I mean, I got it. Donny Osmond singing "Puppy Love," that's
That's
a
what I
teen
was gonna
song,
say.
right?
That one.
Right. But that's a teeny song. They call it Puppy Love. It's like that. But some of the kids, especially like back then, like Tony DeFranco was what, 12 years old or something, and he wants to hold you in your arms, or some of those were so.
All those other little kids who did sexy songs about
I can't wait to be with you tonight, type stuff, and it's like, dude, you're 12, I mean.
You don't even know how to wash it, let alone use it, dude. Don't sing about it using it.
I just always found that, even if I don't know. Let's sing about rainbows and puppy dogs and shit when you were kids, and happy songs and Michael Jackson singing "Never Can Say Goodbye." The kid was 11 years old, I mean,
but Michael Jackson, I excuse him for everything. He was just the cutest kid, and I loved that music. Loved it.
You remember the song, Bay City Roller songs? What is it? Saturday?
Yeah.
Okay. That was that was the inspiration for the Ramones. What's their shout song? Whatever it goes.
Gabba Gabba Hey.
Yes. It was the inspiration for that song. I couldn't believe it. I said to Jello, because I'm not a big Ramones fan, I like West Coast hardcore punk. And Jello goes, I like the Ramones enough for both of you, for both of us.
I like the Ramones for what it is. I mean, it's kind of a punky thing, I'm not really into punk, but I like the Ramones because, like, the style, how they, come across, things like that,
I like Eddie Cochran, early rockabilly, like real.
See, I'm not into rockabilly.
No cure for the summertime blues.
I'm not into rockabilly. People like the Stray Cats, No. Except for that song, I'm gonna rock this town tonight.
I love this.
Other than that, right? That was a good song. I get that. But other than that, I know people that are like really into rockabilly and stuff, and I'm like, no.
No, that's like, to me, that's revival rockabilly. Yeah. I'm talking about the original, the way you walk is just the way I walk, that kind of stuff. The original, before Elvis type stuff. Yeah, like Robin got it.
Yeah,
I liked it when music, when a lot of things hadn't been copied. When a lot of things were before its time.
There's nothing new
that you go back to.
But you know what? I get the point of that because there was so much great stuff during all those years that what else you got? So why not pay? I totally understand the tributes because nobody's coming up with anything bombastic now. They're not. It's all been done. I can hardly wait to somebody to prove me wrong. And, I'm looking forward to maybe being surprised, but I don't think it's going to happen. But of course, there are a lot of tribute bands and covers and stuff because nobody's got it anymore.
Yeah. I mean, to me, the only thing I hate about tribute bands, if you're going to be a tribute band, at least be good.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, I get it. You can put your own style into something, right? That's not what a tribute band is. A tribute band basically is somebody
note for note.
Right. That like Elvis impersonators. They all want to be Elvis. They want to be so
don't fuck it up. Yeah.
Right. Just don't fuck it up. If you can't look like the singer, sound like something. Make something familiar to me besides, this is our rendition of,
No.
Or
no,
I don't know.
Leave your dumb personality out of it. Do it like it's supposed to be done.
Kind of like the Star Spangled Banner. When it's your turn to sing the fucking national anthem, this isn't your opportunity to present to the world your vocal range, how many octaves you can fucking sing. The song lasts for what, a minute and a half? That's as long as it should last. Not none of these fucking. Sure, there's been renditions of the national anthem that are great and everything, but 99.99% of the time I'm like, will you shut the fuck up? Does that make me un-American, folks? I don't think so. I just think it's time, when it's time to play the national anthem, put a record on Have somebody sing the fucking
and get
song
on with the goddamn
and
ball
get it
game.
on with it. I didn't come to a fucking ball game, a concert, or a race, or any other public event
For you to
sing.
showcase.
Right.
Yeah. Your fucking range. I totally get that. What, Melissa? You've been dying over there.
Sorry.
No, I was laughing at what
No.
he said.
No.
No, but out of mine said like Greta Von Fleet. I like Greta Von Fleet.
I do too. I do too. I think some of it, I like it when they rock. I like it when they're going and stuff. Some of that stuff is kind of, it's musician wise. You know, I get it. You know, I've listened to a few of their concerts, like on YouTube and stuff. You know, but when they're rocking, they're good, right? When they're doing that other shit, sometimes it's like, sure, you know,
kind of.
You don't have to share. You don't have to. It's almost like some people think every time they sing, it's like they have to throw their resume out there about what they can do and how they can sound.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, just sing the fucking song. You know.
Yeah, just don't be Meghan Markle and show all your goods out there.
You know, it's okay. Like, look, let me put it this way: when I was a kid, when you went to the baseball game, right, or a football game, right, they'd say, "Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem," right? And either, like at Dodger Stadium, there'd be an organist, Helen Dell on the Heyman organ would play it, or there would be a recording of the national anthem, right? Every stadium, it seemed like, or every place had their recording of it. I remember the one in San Diego. It was exactly the same one every night. Even when they had like color guard out there and stuff like that, that's what happened. Every once in a while, they'd have the Marine Corps band or the Navy band or something like that, right? Yeah, every once in a while, right? But now it's like it's like, Rosanna and the national anthem. Yeah.
Oh yeah, but, you know what? Grampy.
But ever since Whitney Houston did that rendition, beautiful rendition, right? She that's an exception.
She could hit the notes.
Right. That was an exception.
Range.
Okay.
Yeah.
But ever since then, everybody tries to one up people.
Do the runs.
Like, yeah.
Do the runs.
It makes me tired.
See, I'm learning because of some of your buddies in your side chat about the finer points of stolen valor. I know what stolen valor is, but like the guys who are in service, currently serving, like they can't wear their uniforms outside, right? And
that's not true.
Well,
if you're active duty, you can wear your uniform. I mean,
okay. Here's an example. I booked this guy. I used to book people for little side cash, and I booked this guy to do a local hockey game, and he wore his uniform, but he didn't get permission first, and he got time for it.
What? Like court martial?
What is that called? Yeah, court martial for that. And it was in the papers and everything.
Oh, maybe for a public appearance, you're not allowed to do it because
he might have been.
My brother could wear his whites, his blues.
It was his blues. Yeah, it was his. Choo. He was all dead, and he appeared at the Condor game, at our local Condor game, and he sang national anthem.
Condors.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe the Navy has some rules about.
This was Marines, so
Marines
he did it.
And Marines are tough anyway. Marines are tough.
Well, you're never going to believe what I met. Was it yesterday, I think? No, earlier today. You talk about stolen valor. There's a guy in our building that's claiming to be a Navy SEAL.
Oh, yeah. Justin Lewis Ray said he was a Navy SEAL, too.
This guy was outside today. Me and my wife were sitting out there, and this guy starts talking about being a Navy SEAL, right? When 1963 and Fort Coronado, which I know where Coronado is. I used to live in San Diego.
Yeah, me too. It's like,
But yeah, he goes, it was the first SEAL from Woonsocket. You know, and there's some.
The funny thing is that
I'm like, he used to be a SEAL. I said, what Bud's class? And he mentioned some number, but I watch enough Dan Shipley to understand that his number was way past 1963, and I'm not even sure when he exactly started calling, the whole thing. But it just, you can smell. If it smells like shit, it's shit. And I just,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah, because the Navy guys that were based around there, it might have been a off point, an R&R point for maybe a Navy SEAL or two, but that's not where most of there were welders, there were bosun's mates, there were other guys. They lived in Mira Mesa. The
Oh, I
guys who
remember
were
Mira Mesa. You know
my
what?
brother-in-law lived in Mira Mesa.
I
But
remember when Mira Mesa was basically, and I'm serious when I tell you this, three housing areas,
uh
okay, and a whole bunch of future of signs.
yep. Well,
Like 1972, 73,
oh, this was back in the
70.
60s. Yeah, and but
Jeez.
the main town, San Diego, was just a hop and a skip away from Mira Mesa, a little short hop down the freeway.
Well, yeah, well, it's right next to Miramar. I didn't know Mira Mesa existed before. God, we moved there because there was like literally nothing there. There was a mobile.
There was
station.
nothing there. Housing. There was
they had just
military
built,
housing.
No,
Cute
no,
little
it
place.
wasn't. No, they weren't military.
Well, it was for Navy guys. All the Navy guys.
Yeah,
lived
because
in-
a lot of my dad. That's when he had retired from the Navy, though, right? He worked. God, Mira Mesa. God, jeez.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
My mother
visited
had
there
a
many times.
Corvette. My mother had a true story. When you were talking about Corvairs earlier, my mother had a and Mira Mesa. Okay, my mother had a Corvair, and we were retired military, so we got to go up to Miramar Naval Air Station. My mother would go to the commissary and go shopping and everything like that. She had a transmission drop out of a Corvair.
How could that happen? It was in the back.
On the engine or something. All I remember was we were in the car, and the car went like that, and there was a whole bunch of stuff behind us, and we were on the side of the road for like 2 hours, and there was a whole bunch of people there, and my mother said a transmission. I don't know anything about cars.
Well,
I mean,
probably the motor mounts gave out, and it all dropped out.
Yeah, but true story. So every time I think of a Corvair.
Memories.
I just remember being in the car when.
So, do you two remember the '78 crash in San Diego where it hit some of the houses?
What?
It was near that base. It was in San Diego.
Oh, the airplane. Yeah.
That
No.
was scary.
Whoa.
It was near my aunt's house. My aunt lived right near there.
I just remember being on the freeway, going towards San Diego, going past Miramar.
I
Seeing
love
all
that
these fucking
drive.
Navy jets flying over us all the time and shit, doing all sorts of shit.
Yeah. And the Coast Guard off the coast, those big lurking ships that were out there too. I used to love the drive to San Diego because once you get that part of the freeway where you can start smelling the air,
Yeah.
there's
The jet
nothing.
fuel?
No.
Hey, can
love that.
Hey, Robin, this is a true story. I was about, I'd say 10 years old before I realized and totally understood that not everybody's family was in the military.
Yeah.
That's how, into the Navy.
Well, it was the culture down there.
Well, yeah, we always lived like a Navy housing. It was always around everything was based around the naval base, and so.
Wait, so say again. How old were you when you realized that?
I was like 10, like 1970.
Wow, that's a trip.
I mean, I knew that some people weren't in the army. Some people weren't, but the whole concept of somebody not being in the military, I didn't know how civilians. I didn't know very many civilians. I had never, we weren't around a lot of civilians.
Well,
so everybody I knew, right, their dad was this or that. I knew. Sometimes it was not Mr. So and So. Because somebody that would be Mr. Johnson, like in the neighborhood, like if he was a chief, right? Everybody called him chief because he was a chief.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So we would say, "Hey, chief." Sometimes, so a lot of that. So, I didn't. It wasn't that I didn't understand that not everybody's family wasn't in the military.
That's all you knew at the time.
But yeah, I was like, wow, you guys.
Yeah, I get it. I was like probably 10, 11
Yeah.
before I realized not everybody's family were thieving, murdering drug manufacturers. So I totally get
No,
it.
no, yeah, yeah. What an eye opener when you went out in the world, eh? Yeah.
Oh no!
Boy,
Oh
I was in for one fucking surprise, man. I get
no! Oh
kind
no!
of blindsided the fuck out of me. Look at where I'm at now, you know. Like,
Just look at you with an elevator. You got an elevator, Grampy.
yeah, I got an elevator.
Fuck, I love that.
just,
I love that part of that so much. That's my favorite part of your life change and your new place is that fucking elevator. Ah,
Elevator, hell yeah. God damn, you know. People
yeah.
complain about it, you know. They're like, the elevator breaks down. I'm like,
Well,
yeah,
hey, just
but-
open a cup of noodles and sit in your chair and wait till it's fixed.
yeah. I said, well, I
Jeez.
guess I ain't going downstairs.
Duh. Yeah,
Oh, you gotta
yeah.
take the steps. No, I don't.
No,
What happens
well,
if there's a fire?
no.
When the fire
Lay,
department's gonna come get me.
you
know?
lay down at the top of the steps and have your wife give you a nudge and you just roll down all 9 floors.
Well, I have given my wife permission to push me over the steps.
Off the ledge.
Yeah, she said, I told her, I said, if it ever gets to the point where, you know,
Yeah, and
so
Grampy has a safe word that he gives
Yeah.
her, and then that's her signal to do him in.
yeah, flashback words, commissary, military bearing, gig line. Oh my God. You know what? 6 drops, you just triggered me. I still have a thing for a gig line. If I see somebody wearing a button-up shirt, you know, and like a belt, if you wear it like regular people do, I always look for a gig line. If I'm wearing a button-down shirt and like pants and like a belt and everything, I make sure my gig line is straight. That's the
I
straight
don't know
line
what
with
a,
the
oh.
the straight. It's the
Is that what
line
that
where
is?
like where your button line to your zipper line.
Yeah.
All the way down, the whole thing. It should be one straight, and the right side of your belt buckle. Okay, it should all be like one.
Isn't that interesting? Because I knew a cop, a career sort of cop that always had to have his side seams aligned, had to have the button placket of his shirt matching up with the button and the zipper on his pants. He wore his dick on the left side because he was right-handed. He made sure that was. Oh God, too much information.
So
But
he tucked it to the left because he was right-handed.
yeah, it makes
try
sense to
that.
me. You know, if you study physics at all.
Oh. Well, I'm out of luck on that one. That's right. That shit needs to be a one line. Oh, and you know another thing that bugs the shit out of me is people that have strings like on a button shirt.
Uh-huh.
If they're
That little tiny string
yeah, that bugs the
that comes
fuck
out of the buttonhole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've looked at it.
Cut
at
it,
one.
burn it, do whatever the fuck you got to
I've-
do it. But
I've
if you
bitten
don't
them
do
off.
it, I will.
I've bitten
Oh,
them
yeah.
off.
Yeah. Just left. Oh, Jesus Christ.
6 drops,
Right,
come join
yeah.
us. 6 drops, come join us. This isn't going to go on very much longer.
Oh, she's. I've been talking about her ever since I've seen her on your show. She's my hero now.
Oh, 6 drops
Yeah,
is
burn those things with it. Oh, yeah, and that was one thing on inspection morning. You always had a Bic lighter. You always had a little lighter just in case you found a little string. You know, you come up to your buddy. And it was the only time I've ever had anybody come up to me with an open flame. I go, just hold still a second, man.
waving it at you.
It's like, gotta get that. It's like, oh, thanks, man. Because, you know, shit.
Nice
Haven't-
psychic. She had clearance, right? 6. Didn't you have clearance? Clarence?
Clarence.
Clearance,
You got
clearance.
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 That's a thing. Grampy. Clearance.
I had a Clarence till I
Okay, I
fucked
gotta
up.
know who told you to call me that, because
Clarence?
no, she's calling me Missy.
Well,
Shut
I'm
that
sure with a
Barlow.
name like Melissa, you know, I'm sure you.
Yeah, Missy for short. 6 drops. You click the link. Come on
You
with
needed
us.
an FBI
Oh,
clearance.
really? Did you have to fill out 12 yards of security papers of both sides? I'll bet you did. What did you have for breakfast? when you were 6 years old on January. Yeah, I had to fill out security clearance papers for my husband and that was just to work on military planes with
Yeah.
his A&P license because he did, yeah, aerospace. Oh God, the paperwork for just that clearance. His was considered a sort of top security clearance, but not the ultimate or the beyond ultimate. But holy crap, it was. I laid out the papers because they were perforated and I hadn't torn them apart yet. 12 feet of security clearance papers, both sides.
You know, when I went in the Army, '78, I think when I went over to Germany that year, I got a couple letters. I started finding out from people that I hadn't heard of that the government had like contacted, like so many people had contacted my parents, right?
Really?
Saying that the government had shit from like elementary school, people
Yeah,
that people hadn't heard of for. So a lot of times they would give you a clearance. They would find out who can have one, and then go from there. But yeah, I went in the Army, and they gave me, I forgot exactly how it went, but yeah, I was informed that I had a clearance, right? So I was eligible for what they called special weapons, which was, has been nothing's classified anymore type stuff. So it wouldn't be like I'd have to, it was like nuclear artillery, the whole, but, and for special types of guard duty, which, I got to do a couple times, which, were fun. And here she is. She's gonna stop triggering me now that she's gonna show up. Gig line. I want to see your gig line 6-drop. Stand up. Dress right. Dress. Okay. Wow.
There you have it.
There's just no gig lines.
See, that's
But yeah, sorry, Melissa, I didn't mean it in a very disrespectful term when I called you.
Didn't. I wasn't upset. I was just letting you know, and I was trying to be nice about it.
Hey, it's all good. Nah, it's all good.
I was a cheerleader. It's totally good. I was a cheerleader. So when I left this town when I was 17, I was like, oh, fuck, I don't want to be called that anymore.
You were a cheerleader? Oh, my God. I was the one that went around with her shoes untied. I never was friends with cheerleaders because they were the upper class in school.
Ooh.
Bless your heart. Oh,
No, I was also a drama F. So
well,
I didn't come those two worlds.
Oh, drama actor, drama whore.
what? I was in drama class.
Hey, I can't smoke, okay?
Don't you know the word, Grampy, that comes after that? Drama
What,
F?
drama whore.
Drama llama.
Oh,
Drama F God. Drama F God.
Oh, you mean, is that the same as a fag hag?
No.
Well, no, I'm queer, Grampy.
You're going.
We're here and we're queer.
I have to be politically correct these days because I'm on YouTube, even though I loved it when I get on YouTube and people start telling me I'm clout chasing the LGBTQ community. And I'm like,
oh, for heaven's sake.
YouTube's the last people. I know my family knew I was queer when I was 12. So I'm like, wait, how is it that y'all are saying, huh? wait, what? I'm doing what?
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Psychic Dashton over there.
Something that I never even never crossed my mind. I didn't know. Congratulations that you are. I didn't know, wouldn't have known.
No, I know.
But
I didn't know, and I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Most people don't. It's just my whole life. Never mind. It doesn't matter. It's just like my drama world life was a way to get into the girls' panties.
Doesn't matter to me.
Well, no, look, and my wife is sitting right over there, so she's not going to understand.
Hi, Mrs. Lobster.
She can't hear you, but she's not going to understand the context. I can explain to this later, but look, I've done some weird things to get into a girl's panties before, but not that. Okay, so I just never mind. I'm going to leave that alone. I was
Yeah,
younger.
best you leave it alone, perhaps.
My
Grampy.
husband says that when we go to the grocery store, the only thing I don't pick up is the broccoli. Or the other thing.
Yeah, you're in
other
for the
thing-
eggplants and the zucchinis, but not the
but
broccoli.
do you have one of these? Do you have
And then
your
he-
own? Do you have your own Von Helton coaster?
Oh my God!
Do
where-
you really,
One of a
Grampy? You have oh my God, you have a Von. Oh geez.
So you have your finger on the pulse of the lolcows, and if it's okay with Robin, because if it's not, just bounce me or whatever. But
No.
what's the lolcows seem super dark these days? What's with them?
I think it's a sign
Well-
of the times.
Let me tell you something. I was watching Von Helton yesterday, and I got to tell you right now, what I watched, I have to question, I don't know. I've got to question so many things about what I've said and how I've come across before, because when I found out, when he came back without those children, and midnight, went in the bathroom and started crying because Layla was supposed to give him a bath. But Layla didn't come home. And the dog just stood in the bathroom and cried. And Vaughn, he stood there and he goes, "But they ain't home. The trolls won again." And midnight just hasn't been the same ever since. And I think the trolls have finally gone too far. Now it's animal abuse. We've upset midnight, and he's gonna lose his house of the 15th of next month, 11th of next month. I hope he's homeless. Okay.
I left a comment. I made a Rumble account just so I could leave this comment. How do you blame the trolls for your bad manners and poor hygiene?
Look,
And your neglect and your
I waited.
worthless life. You can't blame the trolls.
I waited 3 months and subscribed to him with my Uncle Carl account for Twitch. Waited 3 months so I could have a chance to put something in the side chat. I think it was Twitch or Rumble, one of the two the other day, but it's Twitch. Anyway, so the first chance I got right after being subscribed for 3 months, because you have to be till you can comment, I just wrote, "Hey, Stinky." And I saw Stinky and J-Dubs were looking at it. And all of a sudden it is, "You see that?" Yeah, said something like that. And he goes, blocked and everything. So I waited 3 months.
For a short-lived moment of glory.
And it was worth it. It was totally worth it.
On Rumble, they can't block you.
Well, it was Twitch.
I know. I'm just letting you know.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you kids do Twitch and Rumble and all that stuff. I don't ever go over there because what I do out here with these platforms, that's enough for me. So there's Rumble and there's Twitch and there's those other places. TikTok. I'm going. Oh, 6 drops raised you're on TikTok?
What do you do on TikTok? What is TikTok? I see these people with these weird,
Tell us what TikTok is.
Are you supposed to dance and...
Oh, sure.
Well, yeah, some people do that. But what I do on TikTok isn't exactly what everybody else does on TikTok. Because TikTok is a lot of lip syncing. 99% of it is lip syncing to little snippets of songs. I do off comedy, and I'm toy with a few puppets and props and stuff.
You're into puppets, huh?
Well, yeah. She has her hand up the ass of a lot of animals.
Hey, we will not kink shame, man.
We don't do that here.
But yeah, it's
so
see, that's what I keep hearing is it's for kids mainly.
It's not for kids. You're not supposed to be under 13 and be on that application.
Well, if you're 13, you're a kid.
Well, if you're 15, you're a kid. If
Yeah,
you're
so I
20,
mean,
you're a kid.
So,
Yeah, you won't-
to me,
you can't
anything that
even
has
tell.
like a category of teens, you know, a lot of times I'm just gonna like stay away from because, you know,
Yeah, I don't do that. Number one, when you're older, you
kids
don't
fucking
speak the
annoy
same.
me a lot of times.
You don't speak the same language.
Yeah.
You don't use the same terms. You don't have the same life experience that they're doing. Yeah, I don't go over there. I have nothing in common
Yeah.
with those.
I'm getting ready to
dear
make
folks.
one, but I can't do it yet. I have to make it in a couple months because I don't have the
What's
time.
that?
Right now. I'm going to make a TikTok account.
Oh,
You
yeah.
are.
what? Remember all them
Congratulations.
googly eyes, Robin?
Oh, I want an update of your. Okay, you guys who don't know about this, Six Drops has been on a googly eyes project, a marathon. It's been an epic undertaking. Everything in her house. Okay,
Not everything. That
Well,
sock
they-
puppet is in her bedroom. It's on her headboard. That monkey
yeah.
sock puppet, the monkey, you know, everybody used to make them the monkey socks, the sock monkey.
Yeah, from a
That's
real
right.
sock. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right on her.
Hold on
own
a minute. I gotta
headboard.
wait. Oh, I want to show you something that needs googly eyes. We were just, my wife
Okay.
is gonna go look for it. But yeah, we were just talking about that. We've got this
Googly eyes.
brown. Ah, there you go.
See there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
everywhere. They're
Okay.
in the bottom of my drawer.
And that's only what's left of the googly eyes this yet. Okay, what?
Oh, that's cute as hell.
That's
What is
awesome.
Yeah, it's a little pouch. We keep like go out like like cigarettes and there's a
Yeah.
Kleenex and lighter and whatever. We'll go outside, but yeah, it's just and we holding it and everything. And I was like, well, I need some fucking googly eyes.
Ah.
I just
It's a
thought,
tribble.
yeah, it could be a lot of things,
trouble with triples?
Yeah, and depending on the size of the googly eyes, it can be either menacing or friendly. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, has she, Six Drops, has your mom gone through that last half dozen eggs that she started on the Six Drops
No,
even drew
and
faces on a carton of eggs?
She likes hard-boiled eggs, and she's got one of them little things that you just poke a hole in the egg and it boils them. You turn it on and set it and forget it. She's got a hard-boiled egg maker. It's really cute. But it's, I brought home that first dozen just the other day and I decorated them. But there's a half a dozen on top of it, because I try to keep my stuff rotated. And I got to make a pumpkin roll for Thanksgiving anyway. So that'll take some eggs.
You ever eat a dozen hard-boiled eggs in one sitting?
No way, no.
I don't recommend it, man, because...
you can
beautiful
do,
musical the next day.
No kidding. Those are the worst smelling farts
Oh,
ever.
you're taking this really...
Especially if you have a beer along with those hard-boiled eggs. Oh, Jesus. What do you call that? Hot boxing. What do you call it when you fart under the covers? What do you call that?
Clam bake?
No, a Dutch oven.
Dutch oven.
Yeah, you know what? That whole fucking word. That's
Buy out of mine.
my wife is looking at it because that actually.
Out of mind. I love it.
Buy out of mine. Love you.
My wife is doesn't have like necessarily predominantly the same natural humor type that I do. So,
Are you saying she has more class?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She does have more class than it. But anyway, but when we first, this is the one thing that really, God, it's fucked me up, folks. I got to tell you. We were talking about like weird shit, just and she goes, I had said, oh no, I said something. I had a Dutch oven, right, and a pot.
A real one. A real
yeah.
Dutch oven.
So, and this is a person, we're together, but it's anyway. She looks at me and she goes, "Well, you know what a Dutch oven is, don't you?" Or something. And then she was the one to explain to me. And it's like hearing something like that from the last person
Yeah.
you would have ever expected, like to ever say something
because
like
she's
that.
so classy.
So, ever since then, right, the whole Dutch oven thing, she ruined it for him. She's over there saying, I ruined it for him. Because I can't look at a Dutch oven. I can't say Dutch oven without.
I can hear her laughing.
Yeah. And it's just one of those things. It's like, fuck. Because I love cooking utensils. You know, one of the, pots, it's like, but, and I've owned Dutch ovens, but it's just when certain things come out a certain way. Have you ever had pickled hard-boiled eggs?
I'm
That's the
having
only
a
way to-
Chardonnay psychic dashed in the Vampire's Lair. I'm having Chardonnay.
It's a homemade mocha.
Ooh.
I haven't had pickled eggs, but I tell you what are the bomb. And Coolickles. Coolickles.
What's that?
You take plain
Frozen
old like
dill pickles.
no, they're not
No?
frozen at all. You take the Vlasic dill spears and you
Yeah.
drain out the juice into a measuring cup thingy.
Yeah.
And then you look at how much juice that is. And then like a cup of sugar takes about a half a cup of that out. So you got to pour a bit out. But what you do is you take your cherry Kool-Aid and your cup of sugar and you mix it in that Kool-Aid juice.
I have done that.
And then you pour it back into your your pickles. And
Yeah.
you let it steep for about 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then you try. I love them things. I got my mom hooked on them things.
Oh yeah, I've done that with grape Kool-Aid and with cherry or strawberry Kool-Aid. And there's a trick to that too. I have a tip for you.
Oh yeah.
You take the pickles out and you run a toothpick over the pickles here and there around the pickle. And then that allows the Kool-Aid, the color, to seep inside the pickles.
Oh
And
yeah.
so
I've seen that.
you cut them open and you've got these little veins of Kool-Aid colors inside your pickles. Yeah, I've got pictures of that somewhere on Facebook or something. But yeah, those are. I hated them though.
Now,
I
Robin,
thought they
don't
were
get on
gross.
I liked them.
I used to make pickles, but I never once ever thought I've made dill pickles. I've made bread and butter pickles. I learned really quick, like what makes a dill pickle kosher, besides the rabbi. It's the garlic and the brine. That's
Oh yeah.
pretty.
Well,
Yeah,
garlic
'cause-
and brine for chickens. That makes a chicken kosher too.
Right. Well, yeah. Except for you don't have to pay the rabbi to come over and
Yeah, it's
But,
done at the butcher shop.
But yeah, I never once thought of putting Kool-Aid in my fucking pickles.
Well, it's bizarre. It's a novelty. I had fun doing it.
God, you used to play with your food too, didn't you?
Um,
Oh God, you would have never lasted in our house, man. Fuck. Holy shit. Eat your food. Stop playing with it. God damn.
I played
Oh.
with the food before it went on the plate, though, because I was in charge of the kitchen. You can play with a lot of food in the kitchen
I
before
was
it
just
gets
going
on
to
the
ask you
plate.
if you ever had dreams about cow tongues or anything. I'm sorry. I do. I'll take it there every time. So just sorry.
But cow, you can buy a cow tongue. I've seen them in the butcher case. You can
Yeah,
buy
but I'm
it.
not going to go there. I'm
Cow
not going to
tongue.
take it there. It was
You
just
can
a
see
dream
the
once.
you can see the little bristles and everything.
Hey
You
Mom,
can
what the
see-
hell are they supposed to do with that? We used to laugh at stuff like that. I remember seeing a pig's head in a front of a butcher shop when I was a kid. And we thought that was the funniest fucking thing in the world.
I was a vegetarian for 11 years, and my grandmother asked me, she was so upset with me that I was a vegetarian. And I go, because that's blood in that chicken. She goes, it's just juice. And I poked it. I go, blood, Nima, blood. Look at that blood. blood.
No, I just.
It's chicken juice.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, because to me, a pig was pork chops, bacon, sausage, things like that, right? It's like, Jesus Christ, they even got the fucking head up there. Who the fuck? Yeah, anyway, I
got a
always thought-
story about pig parts really quick. My dad was friends with our local butcher. I mean, they were good old boys, and so my dad's supervisor's birthday was coming up. And so he asked his butcher friend to slice off, because, they had actual pigs and when they butchered the pig, could he please slice off the rear end of the pig? And so the butcher friend did this for my dad, and my dad
Okay.
went to May Company, and he had me ask for a big coat box. So we got this coat box, and my dad, it was the actual hind end of a pig with the tail,
Uh,
the little back door, the shanks, everything. And so my dad put it in this coat box and gave it to his supervisor on his birthday. And in the aperture, the pig's ass, my dad stuck a cigar.
Lips
And
out.
yeah, so there's okay, you guys, there's where my humor comes from. There was
How-
Could have used some
Yeah.
Google eyes right over the
Okay.
tail.
yeah.
Could use some
Okay.
Google eyes. 6
How
drops,
was
you should have
that-
been
And a
there.
little cigar, you know.
How was said gift received?
I don't remember. I was a little kid at the time. I was only the accomplice. He sent me into the May
Oh.
Company to get the box asked because my mom needed a coat. Oh God, that was the first time I remember lying. Yeah. I was.
Yeah, I know
I
I'm
think I
always-
was 10 years old, maybe 9 years old, 10 years old.
Yeah. I know
Yeah,
I'm
and-
always the person that takes it that step darker, and she didn't raise me, but I had to stay with her for a while. My mom on Halloween once put our pet cockatoo around her neck for Halloween because it had just died.
Oh no!
So she
That's
she
just
put it on
fucked
a
up.
news.
That's
Challenge
just-
accepted, Eileen or
Yeah,
Melissa.
that-
Challenge accepted. I'm a pretty dark person.
Yeah, I mean, I can think it, you know, but that's not something I would. I mean, I could.
6 dots. Here we go.
I'm pretty dark and twisted. My sense of humor so
Oh
dark
no,
and twisted.
I understand how it's funny, and trust me, and now her saying that, I mean, I get the humor, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, but I've had so many people when I meet people, you ever have somebody go, oh, they remember you on Facebook somehow, you somebody from your past, people that you haven't seen since like high school, haven't heard that name, you know, one of those you might know people, you know, type on Facebook,
Yeah.
you know, when they have those things. Oh God, when I I used to get a lot of, hey, I found you on Facebook. I'm so and so from high school, or and stuff, right? And they would want to, you know, like friend me and stuff, right?
Mm.
And I'm like, look, first of all, I am not the person that you met, that you knew when I was 16 or
Yeah,
17
we
or
were
15.
kids.
Yeah, exactly. I said I'm not that. It's trust me. It's you might want to look at my Facebook page before you know you go any farther.
Yeah.
And I very seldom ever got any responses from anybody. A couple people said thank you for the warning.
Yeah.
God bless you type stuff. But
Yeah, see, I don't use my real name anywhere on the internet.
Check
No,
private 6. Yeah.
nobody knows my real. So people can't look me up. The only way they can look me up is if I tell them. Boy,
yeah, I don't care. I mean,
I learned
I-
quick. Sorry, Grampy.
no, I'm sorry.
I just learned quick with the lolcats not to use my own name, but I did used to use my own name.
Yeah.
Check
Well,
private.
That's
Look,
risky.
the whole thing with my name, like, and I've told this so many times before. When I first came on the internet, and was in the Google Hangouts and stuff like that. If you notice, like Polly's Customs,
Yeah.
Schneider, a couple other people for the longest time refused to call me Grampy, refused to call me Lobster. They kept calling me Patrick. You know, because they remembered a long time ago.
They're kind
When-
of showing off that they know.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you know, and stuff. But when I first came on with like the Google Hangout things, I was very naive about information and stuff. So
Yeah.
sure, I was Secular Lobster at the time, but I put my real name out there. And I would be in these Google Hangouts. And for the longest time, I didn't know. Anyway, I kept wondering how everybody knew my name. And this went on for a long time. Everybody assumed, you know, I was Lobster, but that's my name. So most of the time, you know, people call me Lobster or something like that. But still, there was a little bit, you know. So anyway, one night it really got to me because everybody was, and I forgot who it was anyway, but I know Paulie was in there. There was a bunch of people in there. And finally somebody just says, he really doesn't know, does he? And I'm like, no, what? And he goes, you're fucking, because I go, how does everybody know my name? So, like, he really doesn't know. So, because I wasn't looking on the YouTube side, I was looking, or on the Google side, I was looking on what was on my screen. And there it is, plain as day, was my fucking name, you know? So that's been kind of well, it's a passing joke now, but when I say it's not hard to find my name and shit like that, you know, it's really not, you know. And I've always been like, if somebody really wants to find me, I mean, look at Michelle Best, you know.
Oh Lordy.
Or you know, whatever. You know, if you're gonna get something, you're gonna get some dickhead like that. You know, I really don't give a fuck.
See,
and you want to talk? Well, about the humor though, right? Six Drops. I find it funny as fuck. Right? That she thinks that she has gotten this enamored with this. I am going to milk this fucking bitch, whatever the fuck she has. Don't really care, you know. But I find it funny because the majority of the time, over 90. Okay, let's put it pretty much all the time when she starts talking about me, I have no idea that she's talking about me. So this is how much I'm in her fucking head, right? Which I find
that
funny
obsession
as fuck.
is crazy.
Yeah, and I kind of dig it, you know, not in a weird way, but you know.
That's the only person that really frightens me for you because, yeah, I mean, my address has now been out there, although they have the address in my neighborhood because I've never even put my real address in Google. But even when I did counter notifications to Brett Keane and Angie Lee, I didn't give them my real address because it says under penalty of perjury. Who's gonna fucking sue me that I'm going to counter? If I were going to counter somebody who had the money to take me to court, I wouldn't put my false address in. You know?
Yeah, you know, I mean, but the whole thing about, like, if somebody wants to find where you're at, and she's like, you know, wow, what are you gonna fucking do?
Exactly. Right.
You know what I mean?
Agree.
Fuck off.
I could not agree with you more. So I really don't give a shit anymore. I've gotten to that place. I just, whatever. I've gotten to a very whatever. Hi, Aunt Masa. I really don't care anymore. And anyway, whatever. It doesn't bug me anymore. And I don't have a Michelle Best in my life.
You know, I think everybody should have one, you know.
I kind of did with Angie Lee for a hot minute. She made 11 videos in 2 days about me, but then she got off my butt. So
yeah, but if she threatened to shoot you and stab you and haunt you in the afterlife,
yeah, Michelle Best just goes on and on and on about what she wants to do to Grampy in every way imaginable.
Some of that.
And she's real close to the camera. And she's
what is up with that?
No, I know that's some nutty shit. No, she just tried to dig up some of the Boy Planet people on me and did the victim card like, Bounty, this person really hates me and she's talking about you too. I'm like, I don't even fucking know that guy. That guy's name's never come out of my mouth. And some of those guys are kind of Nazi-ish if you get my drift, but
you don't know how much of this Michelle Best stuff that I've actually documented that I have on my hard drive that I'm just one of these days I just want to just do like a 24-hour Michelle Best marathon and just play shit and see. I don't know.
She's an OTR truck driver. That's the difference between she and the rest of them. That's a little disturbing.
And you know, another thing too. She talks about greedy gold diggers and people like this. She probably lives a better life financially than I do.
Truck drivers make ass loads of money.
Yeah, she owns her house. I mean, she's buying it, whatever. She has, or pays a lot. I mean, she doesn't live in a bad neighborhood. She lives in a,
Well, her place isn't bad. She's got the nice she just
got motorcycles, and all sorts of shit. So, talking about people, she's like a fucking hypocrite. It just shows how sad and pathetic, somebody like that is. She has to have, and this is where I think I come in, and serve a purpose. She has to have a subject, a target. You know what I'm saying? It used to be a McMuffin. It used to be a goddamn breakfast sandwich. If you remember all this stuff, she used to scream at Egg McMuffins.
Okay,
McMuffin this,
so
McMuffin that.
You're a real.
So she got me. So a few years ago, when she found out that I was making those videos that me and Carl do,
fun of her.
making kind of digging on her stuff. First, she thought it was funny, and then she didn't think it was funny, and then.
And now she's turned into a vampire.
She's. Let me see. She
really
promised.
scary.
She promised by December 31st, by January 1st of this coming up year, she's going to shoot me.
That's a lot scarier than anything I've ever encountered.
She's still got videos saying, "I'm going to jail. I'm not afraid of it." So I'm sitting there thinking, hey, what's funnier than this? Because as soon as she comes down around, it's not going to turn out well for her.
Yeah.
Okay? If she ever did something stupid like that. Because you just don't go... She's not somebody that's going to be very stealth, if you will.
Yeah, talking about Google Earth. Yeah, I mean, I'm anybody that would put half a thought into trying to find out where I lived. I've already outed my Karen in the
you live in Bakersfield. I mean, who wants to go to fucking Bakersfield?
I was thinking the same.
God damn.
Melissa,
You don't even have the blaze anymore.
Send me a glitter bomb. I love the glitter in my foyer.
Yeah, you like glitter?
I know I said I would love it.
Glitter.
It'd be nice. Send me some pizzas.
Six Drops Melissa did post her address in my last chat, so you can send her all kinds of stuff. Glitter.
Oh, no.
I hope you deleted that, Melissa.
It was the cop shop, you guys. I put the address, and it wasn't even the cop shop. It didn't.
Okay.
It was nothing. It wasn't. There's actually nothing at that intersection by that address.
Okay, so if I send you a granny badge, it'll go nowhere.
Not to that address, it won't. That address is about 10 miles from me.
Well, then you're not getting a granny badge.
Well, then you have to send it to me privately, because I'm doing a little mailing of granny badges this coming week. So
nice, Melissa. Nice. I was so nervous for you.
So was I.
Even said I was kidding, and I go, "It's the cop shop," and half the chat laughed, and the other half was like, "Don't erase that."
Yeah, I was the stupid half going, "Oh no!"
I was part of that stupid half going, "Oh Jesus."
No, you guys were so sweet. You were just being nice to me, but I was like, "You guys, I wouldn't do that." I mean, even though, like Evie said, it wouldn't take much effort because I've had to counter notify 2 strikes, one being Brett Keane.
Yeah,
and he did share it with Shanny and Rev.
See, I still don't know who Brett Keane is, but I know who Shanny and Rev are.
Well, yeah, that was a short-lived comeback.
Right.
Are them babies warm? That's my only question I have about the whole. Are those babies warm?
We don't know. Do they have food? Can they take a bath? My guess is they can't take a bath.
I don't even care if they're dirty, as long as they're warm.
If they're warm and have food and a soft place to sleep.
God, what a
I don't think they have that. But I can't even think about it.
I can't
Kids are resilient. I mean, we'd fall out of a tree, or our arm, we'd break an arm, you snap it back, you rub some dirt on it, you walk it off. Kids are resilient. I'll give them that. But they still need to be warm.
Yeah, okay, give them that much. Hope they're warm, but other than that, I don't give 2 fucks.
There you
seriously,
go.
I mean,
Well, I'm a
and
chick.
that's
It's
yeah.
it's
I mean,
hormones.
I understand why, like, oh yeah, the kids and stuff. I mean, honestly, like I said, this is entertainment for me.
Excuse me.
I don't give two fucks either way. It doesn't affect me, and it might sound sure it's bad for the kids, but
I'm with
I
Grampy. I'm
don't.
sorry.
It affects me in no way, shape, or form. I got people out there that want me dead. I got people out there that think that their gods are giving me heart attacks. Does it bother me? No. So
Good.
the fact that I don't give a shit if somebody has fucked their life up so bad that their kids are suffering, it sucks for the kids. It really does. But it doesn't affect me, and I honestly don't care.
Well, it doesn't.
It doesn't make me a bad
either.
person. It's
Good.
just I don't have enough in me to really give a fuck about that. I find it entertaining that people are that stupid, and then they put it on the motherfucking internet.
Yeah, it does not peanut butter your jelly. I get it, baby.
Yeah.
But
I told people, man, I'm a heartless motherfucker, man.
Yeah, my husband says my heart's packed in ice. So
No, I got a heart. I get it. I have a lot of compassion for things that I call me.
You're an old softy, Grampy. I know how to make you cry.
Don't make Grampy cry.
He's
Don't
an
do
old softy. Yeah, but when stupid people put their shit out on the internet, they're asking for it.
Yeah, mess around and find out.
Yeah, it's a sad situation and things like. But I can't feel sorry for everybody that's going in those. If I feel sorry for this, then I have to feel sorry for that. Then I have to feel. Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm more pragmatic, and I tried my best to. She said she wanted the job like this. I offered her a job like that.
Yeah,
She said she wanted a job like that. I offered her a job like
Yeah,
that. And
yeah.
that's the best I can do.
Yeah. Block.
You do more than I could.
Yeah.
Well, I knew she wouldn't take it, but what the fuck? I tried.
You cheer for the kids once they get away from them and, start off on their life, with.
And you want to hear their stories out there on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, which one of Von Helton's kids eventually is going to speak up first.
How old are his kids now?
12, 11 and 12.
Really?
Something like that. Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's been that.
How old is he?
He's 4 years younger than I am.
And looks 15 years older.
Yeah. And if I shave this off, he looks a lot older than.
Yeah. Well, because you got those dimples and shit, Grampy.
Okay, well, I'm 56.
You're 2 years younger than Vaughn.
And
That
Vaughn
is
looks
so
like
crazy.
your mother.
He
Yeah.
looks about my mom's age, yes.
Yeah. He's battered looking.
My husband is 7 years older than Vaughn and has been on chemo for 6 years, and he doesn't look anything like Vaughn. He does not look nearly as bad as Vaughn.
What would his hair? I'm sorry. It was Shani and not being able to use a hairbrush, but Von Helton, his hair, especially
And the teeth.
Well, no, but the way he
lack
has
of
no teeth.
Yeah.
But his hair, especially as long as it's getting now,
And oily.
it really shows how nasty that fucking hair is.
And if that's
wash it
nasty,
or-
he must smell like ass. His whole trailer must smell like sour ass.
Who is
Ew.
Vaughn?
Who is Vaughn?
Private booby pants.
Von Helton. Von Helton, Stephen Ronan. Yeah.
And Shani smells. You can smell her from the other side of the
Somebody
street.
said there was somebody who said that when there was a comment from someone who actually saw her in a store, and you could not get near her because the stench following her. She smelled.
Like Pigpen.
She smelled really bad. They didn't say anything about Rev, but they said you could smell Shani from just a few feet away. Isn't that just gross?
Stephen Ronan needs a Link?
Can you drop? You want to know Vaughn's a link to Vaughn's?
Oh Jesus! Do I have a
No,
wrench in your room?
no,
I think you
no.
do.
Okay, hold on a second.
You don't want to link to that.
I've given everybody a
I'm
link,
gonna start.
a wrench.
Hold on. Dun. Let me see if I can find
Good
it.
night, everybody.
We-
I'm going to start the buffer in a minute because I was outside so long. Thank you for having me. Hearts
Oh,
in the chat.
it's always
Miss
nice
you
being
already,
had.
Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa. What a good sport you are. Thank you, sweetheart.
Bye,
See
Melissa.
Oh, you guys are all great.
No, you're awesome.
No,
You can't
you're
get
awesome.
rid of me that
No,
quickly.
you're awesome.
Yeah, sure, sign off, but you can't get rid of us
Okay.
that easy.
You get to see
Bye,
my big boobs
sweetheart.
there, Grampy. Okay, bye.
Call is coming from inside the house.
See, I'm trying to find.
Yes,
Okay,
big
Now I
I'm
need
trying
boobs.
to
to
find.
scoot
Okay,
over
she's
this
showing her
way.
big boobs.
Wait,
She showed
That's
her
not
big
enough to hold me over, Melissa.
boobs.
you guys.
Well, let's all just be gross. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
my time to shine.
Okay, here's Von Helton. Here.
Okay. I thought you had a wrench, psychic. You want a wrench? Cash.
Okay, can you play that, Robin?
Well,
Play
you
that
want me to do a
big
share
music,
stream?
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys ready? Are you ready? Presenting Von Helton, the man of
Von
the
Poopy
year.
Pants.
Stinky Von Gross
Poopy
guy.
Pants.
Here he goes.
Every damn thing. You know, and it's funny. And it's funny because I've been doing this. You know, it's funny. Alex Jones said, "Well, I started in 1997." By God. Well, you know what? That's wonderful. And you know, the more voices out there, the better. But sorry, Alex. I started in 1980, typing out on my little 2-color ANSI text on my fucking little Tandy 1000 HX. So I'm sorry, Alex, but I predate you by a good 10 years. Sorry, buddy. But in any event, the point is, it's not a pissing contest any damn way, right? You know, it's whoever can get the truth out. And Alex does have a bigger audience. Of course, you know, I was actually approached by someone who said, "Hey, you know, Alex actually has, a precedent for wanting you shadow banned, because if you're shadow banned, he gets all of your attention and gets all of your accolades, and you know, I can't really argue with that because the man is correct, or woman."
Yeah, so there's Von Helton for you guys.
There is no God.
Private Poopy Pants. Well, you're correct on that part. But anyway, depending on your point of view, you know. But well, thank you so much, Robin. I hope that helped out your audience on.
It was edifying. It was edifying.
Edifying. You know, the first time I've ever heard the word edify was when Shanny and Rev used to spew it out. And I'd be like,
really?
Yeah, and I'm like, because, you know, the way they like to throw words. So can you, 6 Drops looks like the crossing guard lady on a rainy morning.
It should be neon yellow, though.
Yeah, I know, but I just...
It's a representation. It doesn't have to be exact. This is art.
Certain things make me laugh, folks. You know, it doesn't have to. You know what? Sometimes I've learned, folks, sometimes it doesn't matter. As long as you get the joke, it doesn't matter, quite frankly, if anybody else does. You know? Because in the end, if it's funny to you, that's pretty much all that matters.
That's all that matters.
Even though it might get you in trouble a few times.
Hey, but it's passing. Yeah, it's a quick
I can't
pain.
believe.
It's swift. Okay, you guys, I'm about to run out of steam here.
Me too. You know what? I was going to just say, you know, God damn it, woman, how long do you want me to be in here and carry your show? God damn. Oh, geez.
Yeah, and I was
$350. I mean, God, I'm not even getting paid scale. You know, I mean, oh, jeez.
You get paid in a fucking granny badge, so you've been paid in advance for the next 500 appearances.
I know. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. Don't apologize.
I'm
Oh, God,
sorry.
don't be sappy about it.
I'm sorry.
He's sorry. He's sorry he took the money.
Yeah.
He's sorry he took the money.
Yeah.
Well, he's going
Want
to
a
give it back.
hamburger, Mr. Lizard? Want a hamburger, Mr. Lizard? You
I
probably
don't
want
know,
it.
but ladies,
I'm sorry I
thanks for
took the
having
money.
me.
Yeah,
Robin,
it's always nice being had. Thanks for showing up, Grampy. This was just out my ass, and we've been here
I
a lot.
had a horrible fucking time, and I hope all of you have a horrible evening.
Yeah.
Okay? I really
My
do.
sentiments exactly.
Thank you. Anyway, thanks for letting me on, Robin.
Okay, fuck you, sweetheart. You
Fuck you
motherfucker.
too.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, 6 drops. This is it. This is it.
Make no mistake where you're at.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for showing up, 6.
No problem.
You're
Catch y'all later.
Okay, catch y'all later. I'm having Chardonnay and I'm about to light up a pipe and get high and go to bed. Okay, thanks. Thanks again, 6 drops. Everybody in the chat, love every damn one of you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here.
Chabela.
Ciao,
Chabela.
and all that shit. Okay, bye.